Spring 2024 isn't your average anime season. It was a wild ride. So many new shows, so little time to watch them all. Here's the thing though, good shows are hard to come by, so when you find a good show, you grab it and never let it go. In the spring spirit, we've made your guide to the season's best. Get comfy, grab some snacks, and prepare to find your next anime obsession. Number 10, I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. Magic-obsessed prince. That's Lloyd in a nutshell. Dude wasn't a great magician in his past life, but hey, new life, new magic powers thanks to a fancy bloodline. Forget swordplay, Lloyd's all about brewing potions and experimenting with spells. He's got a cool mage mentor, but Lloyd's a self-study kind of guy. Sure, ditching royal duties to cast a fireball in the garden might raise eyebrows, but hey, gotta learn somehow. There's some sibling teasing for sure, and the castle staff probably think he's a walking magical mishap waiting to happen, but Lloyd doesn't care. He's got a past life full of magic regrets to make up for, and this time he's gonna be a magical powerhouse with maybe a few explosions along the way. It's not all about raw power though. Lloyd invents crazy spells using his past life knowledge, surprising everyone with his unique brain of magic. Plus, the guy's hilarious. A prince charming the mage with his magical goofiness, that's Lloyd for you. Number 9, Re-Monster. Here is a flip on your typical reincarnation story. Instead of a powerful hero reborn, our protagonist, Kanata, lands in a fantasy world as the weakest monster, a goblin. But Kanata has a secret weapon, his memories from his past life and a monstrous appetite. This isn't your average eat to win situation. In Re-Monster, Kanata literally gets stronger by devouring creatures. The more he eats, the more his goblin body evolves, gaining strength, intelligence, and even the ability to talk. He quickly rises through the goblin ranks, becoming their leader and guiding them to dominate the local food chain.
Well, it's worth a shot. Phase 1, Demise Magic. Gidirg.
Kanata isn't just a power-hungry goblin though. He uses his past life's knowledge to build a goblin society, forging alliances and even taming powerful creatures. And hey, some romance goes a long way too. Number 8, Bartender, Glass of God.
神のグラスか。
Welcome to Eden Hall, where the bartender, Ryu, is basically a cocktail whisperer. People with troubles, a burnt-out salaryman, a lovesick artist, you name it, stumble into this dimly lit haven. Ryu doesn't just sling drinks, he reads people like a book. He whips up concoctions that are like magic potions, perfectly suited to chase away their blues. A stressed writer might get a smooth whiskey, all smoky and complex, mirroring their writing struggles. A heartbroken soul, maybe a sweet, light cocktail to bring a tiny spark of hope. This anime isn't about crazy fights or flashy superpowers, it's about the chill vibes and the quiet moments. You get to eavesdrop on people's problems, unfulfilled dreams, anxieties, the whole shebang. It's a reminder that everyone's got their baggage, but hey, there's always a way forward. With every perfectly crafted drink, Ryu doesn't just give them a buzz, he kinda pushes them to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's a gentle nudge, hey, you got this, whispered through a perfectly chilled glass. Number 7, Unnamed Memory. Prince Oscar is burdened by a cruel curse. This curse denies him the ability to have an heir, threatening the future of his kingdom. Determined to break free from this fate, Oscar goes on a perilous quest to find the continent's most powerful witch, Tanasha. Tanasha resides in a formidable tower, rumored to grant wishes to those who reach the summit. Oscar bravely tackles the challenges the tower throws his way, showcasing his courage and resilience. Finally reaching Tanasha, he doesn't plead, but proposes a bold bargain: marriage. Tanasha, a woman shrouded in mystery with a dark past, is initially resistant to Oscar's proposition. However, she agrees to a year-long stay in his castle to research the curse. As they live together, an unexpected connection begins to develop between the prince and the witch.
さすが沈黙の魔女。非常にお気の毒ですが。
つまり、結局解けないと。
However, beneath the surface of this potential romance lurk secrets. Tanasha's past threatens to spill out, casting a shadow on their growing bond. Oscar, too, has motivations beyond simply breaking the curse. And yep, you guessed it, it's mission marriage all the way. Number 6, An Archdemon's Dilemma: How to Love Your Elf Bride.
エルフでございます。
Zagan, the big cheese of the demon underworld, is scary strong, like fire and brimstone kind of scary, but he has a secret weakness. He's totally smitten with this elf slave named Nephi. Problem is, Zagan's as smooth as a lava rock when it comes to romance. He buys her as a slave thinking it's the ultimate demon boyfriend move, but Nephi's not exactly impressed, seeing him more as a fire-breathing creep than a dreamboat, but they kinda get stuck together in his creepy cool castle. Things get hilarious. Zagan tries to woo her with mountains of gold and serenades that sound more like a monster having a meltdown. Nephi, at first terrified, can't help but crack a smile at his epic awkwardness. There's this grumpy demon meets graceful elf vibe that's pure comedy gold. Like any good love story, it's not all sunshine and demonic roses. Jealous demons and pesky human holy warriors keep trying to crash their party, but hey, these threats just make them rely on each other more. Zagan, the supposedly all-powerful demon, finds himself low-key needing Nephi's support. Through all the chaos, Zagan starts to get the love thing. It's not about scary magic or dark rituals, but about actually caring for someone. He figures out how to show Nephi he likes her, demon style. Maybe it's a shy glance across the library, or trying and failing to help with chores because fire spells and dusting don't mix well. Number 5, Spice and Wolf: Merchant meets the Wise Wolf.
The North. I'd like to go home.
Lawrence is a traveling salesman with a nose for a deal. When passing through a certain village, he stumbles upon Holo, a stunning girl with wolf ears and a tail who also happens to be a harvest goddess. Stuck in a rut, Lawrence is desperate for a way to boost his profits. Holo, tired of being worshipped in one place, longs to travel north. A light bulb clicks. Holo offers her godly knowledge to farming and markets in exchange for a ride north. So, our grumpy merchant and his sassy wolf goddess hit the road. Holo's insights help Lawrence score sweet deals and even bless a struggling village's harvest. It's not all smooth sailing though. They face shady competitors, political drama, and the occasional monster on the road. Holo, used to being a big deal, has to adjust to life as a suspicious-looking girl with wolf ears.
Are you frightened of me now?
Through it all, they grow closer. Lawrence learns to appreciate Holo's smarts and playful personality. Holo, in turn, finds a friend in Lawrence and feels useful again, helping him out. Spice and Wolf isn't just about making money on the road. It's a story about friendship, trust, and the importance of tradition. Number 4, Grandpa and Grandma turn young again. Shozo and Ine Saito are a picture-perfect example of enduring love. Married for decades, their bond remains strong despite the wrinkles etching their faces and the creaks in their knees. Then, one extraordinary morning, they wake up to find themselves inexplicably young again. This isn't your typical youth potion story though. Shozo and Ine may have youthful bodies, but their hearts and minds hold the wisdom and love they've accumulated over the years. They're young on the outside, but delightfully grandpa and grandma on the inside. Humor abounds as Shozo and Ine revisit their younger selves, indulging in forgotten dreams and experiencing the world anew. They might even dust off their old roller skates and give the neighborhood kids a run for their money. The series also explores the emotional side of this phenomenon. Shozo and Ine grapple with the bittersweet realization that their children are now older than their youthful appearances. They might reconnect with old flames or revisit past regrets, all while cherishing the second chance life has granted them. Number 3, Go Go Loser Ranger.
We are the Dragon Keepers!
13 years ago, the monstrous, nefarious army descended upon Earth, only to be shut down by the legendary Dragon Keepers. These monstrous foes are cursed with immortality. Instead of a glorious end, they're forced to endure public humiliation every Sunday in stage battles, a far cry from world domination. Among these losers is D, a monster with a plan. He infiltrates the Dragon Keepers, aiming to steal the Divine Tools, the only weapons that can truly vanquish the monsters. Partnering with a girl named Yumeko Suzukiri, D manages to snatch a divine tool. Unfortunately, his victory is short-lived as D meets an untimely end. This leaves a giant question mark: who will snatch the other 4 divine tools? Number 2, Windbreaker.
They make me sick.
Forget straight A's and student council. In Furin High, brawls are the hottest extracurricular. New freshman Haruka Sakura only cares about one thing: becoming the ultimate fighter. He figured this school, known for its delinquent crew, would be crawling with worthy opponents. But Furin has a secret: the Bofurin, a bunch of tough guys who actually use their fists for good, protecting the town from bullies. Haruka's not here for that hero stuff, he just wants to throw down. Despite wanting to be a lone wolf, Haruka gets tangled up with Bofurin. He even starts to respect their leadership. Slowly, Haruka realizes there's more to strength than just winning fights. Maybe protecting those weaker than you ain't so bad after all. Number 1, Kaiju number 8. Picture your life as Kafka for a minute. You're stuck in a dead-end job cleaning up monster guts when your whole life gets flipped upside down. One minute you're Kafka, a regular Joe with dreams of fighting giant beasts. The next, you're Kaiju number 8, part man, part monster with awesome powers. The only problem? The monster hunters you always admire now see you as an enemy. But hey, Kafka's not one to give up. He convinces the defense force to give him a shot, on one condition: nobody can know his secret Kaiju identity.
In one shot!
So, here's Kafka, fighting alongside his team and trying not to accidentally punch a hole through a building. It's hilarious, it's intense, and there's a whole mess of super strong Kaiju causing trouble.